Hey guys, this is Riri. Today we're going to be working on our front splits. You will need 2 yoga blocks for this class. Now if you guys are ready, let's get started and I'll see you at the top of the mat. Now place one hand on the stomach and one hand on the heart. Begin to tune into your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Release the hands and begin to gently rotate your neck. You can do half rotations or full rotations, whatever feels good to you. And take this time to set an intention for today's practice. It can be just a word such as kindness, acceptance, or focus. It can also be a simple phrase such as being kind to yourself or doing your best. Whatever your intention is, take it with you throughout your practice on the mat. Now roll your shoulders back a few times. Roll your shoulders forward a few times. Good. Now inhale, hands up, palms together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, Anjali Mudra in front of the heart. So let's repeat this again at your own pace. Now, one more time. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Stay in your forward fold. Bend your elbows and hold on to each elbow with the opposite hand. Maybe swing the elbow side to side here. Now release the hands or place your hands on blocks. Rock your weight back on your heels so your toes lift off the ground. Reach your butt out as far as you can. And then drop the toes and lift the heels. Now you want to just bend one knee and then the other. Now both feet flat on the floor and walk your hands or blocks over to your right. Feel a nice stretch along the left side of your body. Now walk your hands or blocks over to the left and feel a nice stretch along the right side of your body. Keep your spine and neck long. Alright, now open your legs slightly wider than the hips width. Place your hands flat on the floor or on yoga blocks and begin to fold forward. Gently drop the bum down, Malasana, then come back up. Do this a few more times. Alright, now stay in Malasana. Use the elbows to push the knees away. And your booty is gonna go in and out just like this. So push the bum out and drop the bum down. Look forward, your back is flat, your shoulders are down and away from the ears. Alright, now drop the bum down, drop the forearms. Now you're going to extend the right leg with pointed toes, 10 kicks here. If you can, try to keep that right leg straight. Now bring that right leg as close as you can towards the face and 10 pulses here. You can do more pulses or less pulses. It's totally up to you. And let's do the other leg. Now 10 pulses here. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good. Now rest the head on the mat, bend the legs, and pull that right leg as close as you can towards you. Now extend the right leg, engage the quads, the right foot is flexed, and then you're gonna bend that right leg. Okay, so let's repeat this a few more times. Extend the right leg, engage the quads, and then relax the right leg by bending it. Now try to keep the lower back and bum on the floor. All right. So I did probably 10 reps here. Feel free to do more or less reps. It's entirely up to you. Now from here, extend both legs. Okay, both feet are flexed. Hold it for a few seconds. Really engaging that right quads here. And release the right leg. Now let's do the other leg now. Okay, so pull that left leg towards you. Okay, and start to extend the left leg. Really engage the left quads here. Okay, and don't forget to flex the left foot. And remember, you do not want to lift your bum. Okay, keep your bum and your lower back flat on the floor. Alright, now extend both legs, really engaging the left quads. Both feet are flexed. Hold it for a few seconds. And then let go. Relax the legs. Come up to seated. Cross the legs and turn to downward facing dog. Your first downward facing dog for today's practice. Feel free to lift the heels and then lower the heels on the mat. Maybe you want to bend one knee and then the other. All right. You can also bend one knee and push that booty towards the bent knee, keeping the other leg straight, feeling that nice side stretch, and then change leg. All right, back to down dog. Inhale, high plank. Lift the right leg up. 10 pulses here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Three-legged chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, now lift the right leg up. The right leg steps forward. We're gonna get into our high lunge here. Stay as low as you can, all right? Sorry guys, I had to fix my hair here, but in the meantime, I want you to stay as low as you can, all right? Find your balance here. Keep pushing that back knee up towards the sky. Again, grab your yoga blocks, all right? And you're going to drop the back knee and push that back knee up towards the sky. So you're gonna repeat this a few more times, all right? And remember to breathe here. This exercise can be painful, all right? But this is really good for your hip flexor. All right, now drop the back knee and lift the back knee up. All right, now drop the back knee, untuck the back toes. Feel free to remove your yoga blocks here. Extend the front leg and then push the hip forward. Now what I want you to do throughout this exercise is to squeeze the glutes, all right? And keep the core nice and tight here, all right? So squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the glutes, engage the core, extend the front leg and then bend the front leg, pushing the hip forward. So I did probably 10 reps here, and again, feel free to modify this. You can do more or less reps. It's your practice, guys. And take it slow with this exercise, all right? Okay, good. Now, your legs are gonna be at 90 degree. Bring your hands up and grab the left wrist and pull it over to the right. Feel a nice stretch in your left hip here. Beautiful. Now let's come up to a pyramid pose. Both legs are straight. Now you're gonna lift the back heel and lower the back heel down. Repeat this a few more times. Now from here, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, pyramid. And when you're in your pyramid pose, see if you can flex the front foot so that you get a nice stretch in your right calf. Okay, so do this a few times. Good. Now swing that right leg behind. Three-legged high plank. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So good. Now inhale, three-legged high plank. Lift the left leg. 10 pulses here, guys. Three-legged chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now the left leg is gonna step forward in between the palms. Stay in your lunge here, finding your balance, maybe rocking the body forward and back if you like. Now grab the yoga blocks and you know the deal. We're gonna drop the back knee and then push that back knee up towards the sky. Okay, so remember your booty is not relaxed there. You really want to engage your booty, okay? And also keep your core nice and tight here. All right, drop the back knee, untuck the back toes. Feel free to remove the yoga blocks, extend the front leg, engage the glutes, core engaged here, and push the hip forward. So do this several more times. Okay, take it nice and slow. You're not in a rush here. Okay. Good. Now keep your legs at 90, hands up and pull the right wrist to the left side, over to the left side. Feel a nice stretch in your right hip flexor. All right, hands down and push the bum up, pyramid pose. Lift the back heel and lower it down. Do this several more times. Both legs are straight. Now inhale, low lunge, exhale, pyramid pose. So do this a few more times. And again, when you come up to standing to your pyramid pose. Flex the left foot here, okay? Swing the left leg behind, three-legged high plank. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now step the right leg forward to the outside edge of the mat next to the right hand. We're going to do 10 pulses here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now transition to Skandasana, to low lunge twist. So we're going to be doing this a few more times. All right, so again, Skandasana, and then revolve low lunge twist. So when you're doing your revolve twist, you're going to shoot that right hand up towards the sky. All right, so good. Now let's stay in Skandasana a little longer. All right. Now if you can, try to place your forehead down on the mat and stay there for a few breaths. Now from here, we're going to turn towards the front knee. All toes are pointing forward, pressing the floor using the left hand, shoulders down and away from the ears. Stay here for a few breaths. Now back to lizard pose. There are a few options here. You can place your hands on the floor or on yoga blocks, or even drop the forearms down on the mat. Or you can also place 1 or 2 yoga blocks under the front foot. All right. You can even drop the back knee if that feels good for you. And stay here for a few breaths. Whatever it is, find the best modification for your body. All right? All right, beautiful. Now from here, drop the back knee, untuck the back toes, and we're going to grab the back foot. All right, and pull that back foot towards the booty, All right, good. And hold this for a few breaths. Now release the back foot, curl the back toes under, lifting that back knee up. And let's get into our pigeon pose here. Now what we're gonna do is try to push that back knee up towards the sky and drop the back knee on the mat. Again, push the back knee up and lower it down. So do this a few more times. Now from here, push the back knee up towards the sky and hold this for 10 seconds. All right, so good. Now from here, try to extend both legs. It doesn't have to be fully extended. All right, so extend both legs and then drop the front knee down on the floor. Okay, and try to keep the back leg active so the back knee is not touching the floor. All right. All right, good. Now from here, place the front foot at the edge of the mat, outside of the right hand. Extend both legs. You can stay here if you want, or you can drop the right forearm on the mat and try to extend the left hand. So the left hand is next to the left ear. The back foot is kind of like at 45-degree angle. Rotate the chest to face forward. All right, and hold this for a few breaths. Good, and swing that right leg behind. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, now left leg steps forward, lizard pose. 10 pulses here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, Skandasana. And then transition to revolved low lunge. And again, Skandasana, revolved low lunge. Shoot that left hand up towards the sky. Okay? So a few more times, just like this. Alright, now we're gonna stay in Skandasana. Now guys, you do not have to place your forehead on the mat. This is just optional, alright? Do whichever variation that works best for your body. Alright, now from here, let's get into our lizard pose. Alright, so find a variation or a modification that works best for you and hold this pose for a few breaths. So good. Now from here, drop the back knee, untuck the back toes, grab the back foot and pull it towards the glutes. Stay here for a few breaths. Slowly release. Now, curl the back toes under. Lift that booty up slightly, get into your pigeon pose. Now push the back knee up towards the sky and lower it down on the mat. So do this a few more times. Push and lower it down. Okay. Now from here, we're going to push the back knee up towards the sky and hold this for a few seconds. Alright, now extend both legs and drop the front knee down on the mat. And again, extend and drop. So the back knee stays active. Okay? Try not to get the back knee to touch the floor here. Alright, good. Now get into your lizard pose. Alright? Extend both legs. The back foot is at 45-degree angle. You can have both hands on the floor or on yoga blocks, or if you're a bit more flexible, drop the left forearm on the floor, right hand extended and next to the right ear. Rotate your chest to face forward and stay here for a few breaths. So good. Swing the left leg behind. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale upward and exhale, downward facing dog. So good. Now, gently drop the knees, untuck the toes. Feel free to do your own movement here, maybe some cat-cows, alright? Or maybe you want to draw some circles here with the rib cage. It's totally up to you. Or you can even rest in a child's pose if you like, alright? Alright, now grab your yoga blocks if you want, and we're going to get into our split. So I have my right leg forward here, and as you can see, I'm doing my low lunge to half split pose before sliding the front leg forward into split. Alright, now guys, try to go as low as you can into your split. Always listen to your body. Never push through any sharp pain, and just be happy and excited that you are one step closer to your goals. Maybe you're working on your splits, or maybe you're just working on increasing your leg flexibility. Alright? So hold this for a few seconds. Breathe in and breathe out. Oops, something went wrong with my camera. I am really sorry. But anyways, I'm gonna give you some cues. So from your right split, you're going to transition to a three-legged high plank. Yes, so your right leg is off the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. And gently drop the knees here, all right? Now, feel free to add your own movement here, maybe some cat-cows, maybe you want to draw some circles, and whenever you're ready, get into your left split, and I will see you there, all right? All right, guys, it's me again. Woohoo! So let's hold our left split here for a few breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Alright, now you can remove the yoga blocks, curl the back toes under, okay, and bring that other leg behind. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward, and exhale, downward facing dog. Now drop the knees, untuck the toes, cross the legs behind you, and come up to seated. Alright? Now from here, adjust your position if you have to, and drop the back, rest your head on the floor, bring the knees closer to the chest, giving yourself a hug here. And slowly stretch out the legs, hands by the side, palms facing up, and welcome to shavasana. Alright, so begin to tune into your breath. Inhale. Exhale. As you're lying down here, notice your breath moving in and out of your body. Feel the difference in the hips, hamstrings, quads, glutes, and calves for the most part. Don't forget to thank yourself for showing up for your own practice today. Feel free to stay longer in shavasana if you like. Otherwise, start to wiggle your fingers and toes, bending the knees, maybe bringing the knees closer to the chest, giving yourself a hug here. Maybe you want to drop the knees to one side and push yourself up to a seated position. Take a few deep breaths here before we end our practice. Palms together. Thank you for joining. I hope that you'll participate in another class with me soon. Namaste.